What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. This is Work Chronicles, the Narcissist Edition. So, I don't think I updated y'all on everything since the last time things happened, but so I talked to my supervisor, well, the supervisor over the supervisor, about me getting transferred to another school because I don't want to be here anymore working with the narcissist. So we had planned on speaking on the 7th of this month. Things came up and we didn't. And so she came by today. But on yesterday, the narcissists, they tried to come up with a plan to form an alliance against me. And she made up a complete lie about something that I said about another person, but it didn't stick because the people, it's like too many people know that she made this up. So I was like, that was nothing but favor from God that, this didn't last very long because it was too much evidence pointing towards her being the guilty one and just flat out lying on me. So I went in the office yesterday and asked about speeding up this little meeting so I can get on out of there. I want to know, like, how soon can I be moved to another school? And she was just like, well, we're just going to leave that alone for now because my manager really don't want me to go anywhere. She know I'm not a troublemaker. She know all of this is new coming from me, and she never had a problem out of me. And anytime I come to her with an issue, she know it got to be something big because she don't hear a peep out of me, other than if it's something I'm not clear on that's going on at work that I gotta do. And so when I took that to her and we sat down and talked for a minute, she wanted to know what's going on. She was like, well, she came to me and said that you make working difficult for her at the end of the day, and she have too much on plate to do around here before she get up out of here. So can you kind of get her a hand? So I already know that was just another thing for her to come up with to try to get me to work with her, to be in her presence, because I don't deal with the girl unless I absolutely have to. And I really don't have to now since I'm working back on the computer, because the person who used to work on the computer, we used to take turns. And the times that I wasn't on the computer, she would be on it and I will be working with the narc. And the time when I'm on the computer, she's working with the narc, like side by side working with the narcissist. So now that I'm on it full time and I don't have to work with her no more, I say that's favor again. That's another favor from God that I don't have to be around her. And it's been difficult working in this under so much stress and stuff. But I try not to show it. I try not to show it and wear it on my sleeve. I just go to work and do the best I can to maintain a peaceful environment in the workplace. That's all I do. I just make sure that I work in peace. No matter what's going on around me, I maintain my peace. Everything else that's going on around me is none of my business. You lying on me, you not liking me is none of my business. At the end of the day, God sees everything that's going on. So you can fool some of the people, probably all of the time, but you can't fool God none of the time. And He sees everything that's going on in them. So that's what gets me through the day. That's what keeps me strong and gets me through the day. It's just as simple and clear as that. And so I've been, everything just been that same way for weeks, for a month or so now since the altercation between me and her. And so the supervisor came today, and my manager must have ran it by her that I wanted to know, if I could be moved somewhere else. But my manager told her she didn't want me to go anywhere because she liked me and stuff like that, and I work good. It's never been a problem. If anything, she would want other people in there to go somewhere. But that's another story, and that's between them. I don't have nothing to do with that. So my supervisor wanted to come and speak to me, but she spoke with her first, because soon as my supervisor had made it there, she ran into the office to try to go, like, she tried to put up like a fake, I don't know, she just tried to makes a fake case up against me by saying that I don't help her or I can be the one to help her. So again, it's like she's put herself in a position to a point who she wants to help her, even though I'm not the only one, that's qualified to do the type of work. But she, out of all the people that, out of what, 9 people, she picks me, the one who she knows don't want to deal with her. So this is what she did. And so the supervisor was like, well, what do she have to do? So my manager told everything I have to do, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Anyway, their part of the meeting was over with. My supervisor came to me and said, I heard that. She said, how you been doing? Kind of cold talking like, because girl, I already know. And my supervisor, she know me from ways back. Like, we go way back. We're not friends, but she just know me. She's been my supervisor for, what, 8 or 9 years now? So she's used to me, and she called me Miss Soft Spoken. And she called me soft spoken, which y'all see that I'm not soft spoken. She called me soft spoken because I talk low, or you probably won't get nothing out of me at all. So I really don't talk very much. Like I told y'all, I'm not talkative. I'm a quiet person, and I have to talk on the videos, what other way am I going to present it to y'all? But anyway, I'm not a talkative person. I'm really quiet. And everybody who really know me, they know that about me. And they also know that I'm not a troublemaker. If anything, I'm a peacemaker. I'm nonchalant about a lot of things. Humble. I stay in my own lane. It's like you really got to do something to me to get me to come out of character and show you another side of me. So, if that ever happens, you'll be so surprised and taken back. You will be at a loss for words, because it takes a lot to really get me to that level, to the point of just blowing up on somebody. But the narcissist, this is what they live to do. That's just her thing. She got to try to get a reaction out of me somehow, some way, especially since I cut her loose. And this has been, 2 months now? And you would think that she just be over it. But we talking about a narcissist, a covert narcissist. They're not going to get over it. If anything, she's going to continue to find something to do to make my life miserable. She's going to continue to try to make my life miserable by bringing up false accusations or whatever, trying to pin, things on me, charges that I'm just not going to take. I'm not going to take that. And so I'm not just going to say my supervisor was just straight up on my side, because she had to get her side of whatever the issue is, which there's no issue. She's just trying to look for something to annoy me with, because she's miserable because I don't deal with her no more. So my supervisor had to get both sides. She talked to her, she talked to me. And I told her, I don't, there's nothing to say. I'm like, I have no problem doing anything that needs to be done up in here. So she got her wish for the moment by getting me in the position to be in a hot seat. But me and my supervisor, we've already talked about it before I went in the office. She was like, my so-and-so, they told me that you wanted, you think about getting a transfer and stuff. So, and she don't want you to go nowhere. And I want to know, what's going on? I thought everything was good, because I know you would have been called me by now. So see, that just goes to show this is all within the narcissist plan to try to destroy me, which she's failing at. So let me tell you. So we talked about that, and she said, well, anyway, let's just go in the office, and I'm going to call her, and then I'm going to get both sides and stuff like that. So it's like we was playing her at anything. We was playing her at our own game, and she didn't even know it. And so we went in the office and sat down, and she said, okay, so she talking to my manager. She was like, yeah, she said she wanted to get a transfer because, they've been picking on her. I'm like, no, nobody picking on me. It's one person who's trying to turn everybody against me when it's never been like this. I've never been a problem to them. Everybody just pretty much stay in their own lane. But it's this one person, if you pay attention to it, she has been the only one involved in different altercations for the past 3 months. So that should tell you something. She the problem. She said, let me call her back in here again then, because I've talked to her earlier. And she was like, I need to talk to you again. She planned off like, oh, what I did now. And then she looking at me, giving me the evil eye like, bitch. Like, you got yourself in this position. These the games that you want to play, so you play them. You play them the best way you know how. Because, at the end of the day, I don't have to play games. God got me. The Spirit tells me just stand still. God gonna take care of it all. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to argue with you. Now, if I feel like that you are a physical threat to me, like you really put your hands on me, that's a horse of a different color. I'm going to handle my business then. But other than that, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you when I know you crazy. And this is all a part of your mind games. So when she came in the office, she was like, well, my thing is at the end of the day, I have this to do. And she just doing this, and then she going to help this what she said, she going to help somebody doing something that she don't even have to do. And I say, well, they could come and help her, and I can do that. And then the supervisor was like, looking at her like, is that good enough for you? She like, I mean, she can't contain herself. She be biting on her lip. She couldn't even sit down. She had to stand up. Like, that's the thing about a narcissist. They have to feel like they are superior to everyone around them. She had to stand up. She do this thing where she have her chest in the air like she big and bold and just bossy about everything. I'm like, you look stupid. You need to sit down somewhere because you're not fooling nobody. You got a couple of them fooled, but we're in the office like the manager and the supervisor, they wasn't buying it. She tried it though, but they wasn't buying it. So I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. I know it was you. Because I didn't have to say much. I just sat there and I just kept a smile on my face that it was killing her to see me just smiling like nothing was bothering me. Now, I'm not going to say I wasn't bothered at all. I was, because you wasted my time with this foolishness and you got me in here during the time of day when I could be doing something else. Because, I'm done with you. And this is just another one of your little plots to try to get to me. But I'm sitting up in here, I'm chilling, I'm smiling. Manager on my side, my supervisor on my side, God on my side, he's taking care of it all. I mean, what more can I say? I say, well, Lord, I'm just looking for something bad to say about today. I want to say I had a bad day, but I didn't, because you still gave me favor through it all, That's how I was feeling when I left work today, so I couldn't post the video right away, because I'm like, I'm up here rambling, trying to think of something to complain about the work day, but I really can't complain. I can't complain at all. He did it all for me. And this is not the first time, because I've been feeling a favor all my life. I mean, on these situations that's been going on with me in work lately. And, all you got to do is just stand still and just let God deal with it. Sometimes, even when you feel like, no, I got to respond to this. Sometimes you just got to, calm yourself down. Just breathe and just say, Lord, I'm giving this to you. I'm going to give this to you, Lord. You take care of this for me, because only he can do it best. And, and when you let God handle your battles, nobody can go against you. Nobody. They can try, but they're not going to succeed. They're not going to win in the end. You're going to win. You already winning. You're already winning. And I was saying to myself yesterday, when it was all starting, it's like the Spirit be giving me warnings. I can feel it through the energy. And so my spirit was telling me to brace yourself for what's about to happen. It's something that's about to happen. So just just warning me. Just be still, but I'm letting you know something is about to happen. So prepare yourself. So I'm thinking to myself while I'm sitting yesterday. And I was like, if you think about it, she done got in, 4 people heads to try to go against me. I got to be a bad bitch. I say, I'm a little giant up in here. I didn't know that. I done heard of the little giant before, but I didn't know it was me. It took all them, for her to go to all them to try to bring me down, but they wouldn't come against me. I say, see, they wouldn't come. It's something that was holding them back. But her, that demon, she will not take a day off from trying to make your day miserable. She will not. She tried everything she can to get me in trouble today, to get me rolled up, to get me fired. And it was like, girl, all this stuff, if anything is stacked up against you. You didn't know it, but you coming into a situation that was already taken care of. We just playing your little game right along with you for the little moment. Because I'm good. It's all good on my end. So as far as the transfers that she was like, well, wherever you want to go, I know You know, when you're a good worker, you're not a troublemaker, you're not known for, having a bad record behind you and stuff. And the supervisors, they work with you and they give you like leeway, and you have a, they give you favor to where you can pick where you want to go. So there's nowhere that's near my home where I can go and work, and it's all the schools that fulfill or whatever. Nobody want to transfer out or switch out with me, and nowhere near where I'm at now, which is within 17 minutes of driving. So I mean a 17-minute distance. So she was like, and all my other transfers, when people want to do the switch outs, that happen in it goes on between October and March. So I will have to wait till March unless something happens in between time. And we're heading out now to the Christmas break. And so who wants to go into the Christmas break like worrying about things and thinking about stuff like that? I'm not. Like, I'm good. If anything, she's over there losing her mind trying to, I bet you anything, she's trying to come up with something for tomorrow and for Monday and Tuesday. We get out for the Christmas holidays, and we won't have to be back to work until early January. Probably, I'm not around the calendar. Around January 5th or 6th is when we usually go back to work. And we getting out of work on the 18th of this month, next Tuesday. She's going to plot and plan to find something to try to take me down again. And I'm chilling. Like, she let her do what she do, because I'm good. I'm not even thinking about what can I do to protect myself. I don't have to think that way, because God is my protector. And I've learned that now. I've seen it. I've accepted. I receive it. Like, I'm not even receiving the foolishness that's coming my way from her. First of all, I'm not even receiving it. And another thing I'm going to stop doing is calling her my narc. Like, I'm not even finna claim her, because there's so much power in the tongue. And if we continue to claim the narcissist, and we know that they have a personality disorder or a mental disorder, or some, if you look at it in a spiritual way, or they're demonic, it's an entity, something that's taking over this person that's causing them to treat you like this. Why would you want to claim this and have that attached to your life? No, not me. I don't. So I'm not claiming that no more. I'm not calling her my narc. I'll say the narc, but I'm not calling her my narc. Now, I do want to write a book on this, and I am. Like, I'm going to do this. I done put my other book aside to start on this one, because this is just how, it's so, well, and I can't say it's close to home. It's personal. It's so personal that it's like the book gonna write itself. And, so I ain't gonna have to do no brainstorming on that one. And so the book might even come out before my first one. I'm writing a book on this. So it'll really be my second book. But anyway, yeah, that's all I want to talk about today on Work Chronicles. The narc, she tried to take me down at work today, and it didn't work. It didn't work. And so, God just said, if he got that favor, I got favor on my life like that. And I'm just grateful. I'm happy. I can't complain like at all. It's all good. And that's all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.